Hey y'all, and welcome back to Cajun Country Living. Now, over these last few weeks, we've really got a chance to stand back and look at how far we've come from a cattle pasture with a camper in the middle of it to finally having our home, having a large porch that we're in the process of building, having our container shop, a few little buildings here and there for the horses, for the goats, and so on.
But as we develop this homestead and it keeps growing and growing, and our herds and our flocks and everything else starts growing by leaps and bounds and keeps going in that direction, well, that does not come without risk. We do live in a very rural place. We are way out in the country where if you find us, you got lost. But we have wild animals. We have livestock to take care of and watch over now. It is a great responsibility. And with that great responsibility, you need all the tools, you need all the help that you can possibly get.
And not to mention that our once 2-foot timer is 5 years old now and is in that I want to do everything by myself. I want to be independent. Not like, oh, mom and daddy, you can watch me from over there. Like, y'all go inside. I want to ride my four-wheeler around. I'm a big girl. Well, that kind of created a problem for us. To solve our problem of our big blind spots, Eufy has got us covered. Now, this is the Eufy NVR Security System S4, and we're going to be installing these today. I'm actually kind of glad that it is not sunny out. I probably shouldn't say that, then the sun's fixing to come out, but it's kind of a good day to install this. It's not going to be too hot on us working out here, getting them put in. Man, I'm kind of just excited about that part. So let's get this unboxed and see what it comes with. Our first box has got Ethernet cables, 4 of them. We've got all the mounting brackets, all the pieces that we're going to need for all 4 cameras. A nice little sticker to let everybody know that you're protected by Eufy. Built to care. Says it right there on the back of the sticker. This is the network video recorder, S4. So this is going to be what everything is based to. So that'll be inside. Along with that we have, this is going to be all of our cords to the network recorder. And lastly, we have our cameras. And there you go. Ready to go. So in total, this S4 Max kit comes with literally everything that you're going to need. Even the positioning stickers, it comes with each of their own. So once you get done with one, you can throw it away and move on to the next. And you're still going to have a fresh one for each camera. Now, one of the really cool things that these cameras offer, and particularly these PoE Cam S4s, is that they have the AI search and the triple lens, which means that it's going to be able to follow us around. Plus, they also have the cross camera tracking, color light vision, and expandable storage. So now that we've got everything unboxed, it's going to be time to start setting her up.
All right, now, before y'all start throwing the daggers, I'm well aware that this needs clean and a fresh coat of paint. But you know, I've been under the impression that if I wait long enough, maybe Lydia will jump out here and do it.
Hey, you know what? Say less. Y'all, in a few videos, you're going to see me paint the front of this house. Now that I just got the green light. Y'all heard it here first. So yeah, like Jim said, please excuse the unpainted area behind him. But let's just pretend that that's not there. That's not the importance today.
Now, I don't know if it's just me or if it's everybody or if it's the fact that I'm just a little tiny bit simple-minded, but I do like simplicity. Now, each one of these camera brackets come with a sticker. Now, talk about making this stuff easy. Just take that sticker, get it pretty much lined up where you want it, stick it on the building, the house, and all you have to do now is pop these 2 holes in here where they already have it marked. Now, in all essence, if this was a wood structure or anything like that, all you have to do is, at this point in time, put your bracket up here, screw your 2 screws in there, be done with it. But this fiber cement, it's really hard, so I'm gonna go ahead and pre-drill these holes. That'll make it easier for me to get screws started. Well, it comes with all the screws you'd need. Well, I guess it's drywall or stucco sleeves, whatever. We're not going to be needing that today, but it is nice to come with all that. Another cool thing about this bracket is it does have the opportunity to where you can just drill a hole right in here if you needed to mount this straight to the side of a building and run the cable straight in where you couldn't see them. That would be a good option. But in this particular setup, we're going to loop around, go under this soffit. So it doesn't really work for what we want to do, but it will mount flat against the side of a building and still be able to drop these cords if you need to do that. A lot of people don't think about those kind of things, and I know I never did either, but whenever you're building one of these places and you're going through all the growing pains, you start learning to look for all of those. So this camera is just going to slide right in here in this little track, pop in, pop, just like that. Then we take these 2 set screws and screw it in place. Now that side's secure, secure this side. That puppy's not going anywhere. And just as another little bonus feature, these screws are spring loaded. So Eufy knows, they feel you pain. When you're up there on the ladder, you're trying to hold these little short screws. Now they got them where they won't come out, and they're spring loaded to the out position. So they don't go in to line up until you push that screwdriver on it to line it up. Makes it super simple. So I'm gonna hop to it and throw the other 3 on the house. This is all plug and play. At that point in time, we can just run the wires through the soffit, stick them together, plug it in, we'll be on surveillance.
So while Jim finishes putting those cameras up on the house, I'm gonna run inside and install this recorder. So whenever it comes to setting up the NVR system, you have 2 different options. So option 1 is to connect the NVR security system straight to your router, but our router actually doesn't have that capability. So we're gonna go with option 2, which is connect it to a monitor. Alrighty, and just like that, we are ready to go. So the next step is to plug these cameras in. So we're gonna have to run that cord from the cameras to the NVR, which Jim should be almost done with. So check on that. Oh, look at that. Someone has been spotted on the other camera. So this is the view of the camera that y'all saw us put up. And since it's got the 3 camera lenses, this is the movable option, and then this is the fixed position. So this is actually the same camera setup in one spot, but it's got both options. This is pretty stinking cool. So if you can see, I can just start rotating this all the way around. The other cool thing besides going side to side is that I can actually manually move it up as well. So that's the max that it goes up and down. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We can check and see how well the grass is dying around this lap. Oh, and check this out. So I just got a notification that a pet has been detected. There's Woodrow going underneath the building. I've been wondering where he stays all day. So far, this is with having the 3 of the 4 cameras plugged in. I'm just kind of jumping the gun right now, seeing how this works. But overall, you can tell that the quality of this is extremely, extremely good. You can see even the little dragonflies that are flying by. So not only on each of these cameras do we have the option for the volume, but you can do some playbacks, you can do the lighting, and you have a warning sign as well. So you have playback option here, which is just going to show you multiple options. Plus you have events. So one of the cool things about this is that we are going to have this option where it says familiar faces or unknown faces. Now we haven't had this set up long enough to be able to set our faces to it, but over time it's going to learn us and not go off whenever we go in front of the cameras. Now if it's an unknown face, yeah, it's definitely going to detect them. That's also a really cool feature that I really haven't actually seen very often. So I'm excited for these cameras to learn our faces, get this area filled up, and know that all these blind spots are going to be watched. All right, y'all. Well, overall, just having these installed for these few hours, we have been extremely impressed. It's alerted us to different pets. It alerted us to people walking. And on top of that, it records and saves everything on the NVR. So if y'all want to check out this product, head down to the link that's going to be listed in the description, and we'll keep y'all updated on these cameras. We are super excited to finally have some up that we really enjoy, and we really like the idea that this is the same company that we did our door lock with as well. So y'all, thanks for hanging with us today, and we'll see y'all in the next one, Cajun family.